Oh, welcome to online class. Today we're going to be talking about writing an argumentative essay. All right, I'm glad you're here. Let's go ahead and get to it. Um, let's. I'm going to start by talking about a few things that, no matter the topic, will not change. Okay. Let's start with the fact that there needs to be 5 paragraphs. Okay. The introduction, 1, 2, 3 body paragraphs, and then the 5th paragraph will be the conclusion. So no matter the topic, that's the format that you're being asked to follow. Okay. All right. Now, every sentence and portion of the essay has a job. So let's begin by talking about the job of the introduction. Okay. When you're taking your test, your writing test, you're going to be given 2 different argumentative essays on one singular topic, but 2 different points of view. Okay. And once you read them, you have to choose a side that you are going to argue. And once you've chosen the introduction, the job that you need to complete with your introduction is to let it be clearly known which side of the argument you have chosen. Okay. We do not want the grader to read your introduction and have this question: what side of the argument are they on? Okay, we want to answer that question very clearly in the introduction. So that's what we need to do. State our position or the side we're on, what we believe, and then plus 2 additional sentences, because we need at least 3 sentences per paragraph. All right, moving right along. Let's talk about the very first sentence of each body paragraph. So that would be paragraph 2, 3, and 4. The very first sentence should be one reason why you believe what you said in the intro. Okay, so the very first sentence of body paragraph number 1 is reason number 1 why you believe the position you chose in the intro. Okay, the very first sentence of body paragraph number 2, sentence number 1, should be reason number 2 why you believe what you said in your intro. And finally, in body paragraph number 3, sentence number 1 should be reason number 3 why you believe your position that you stated in the intro. Okay, pretty straightforward. So right now we have what we believe, and we have 3 reasons why. Every argumentative essay, no matter the topic, is going to be built on that foundation: what you believe and 3 reasons why. That's very important to remember. Okay, so next I would like to talk about sentence number 2 and 3 of body paragraph number 1 and 2. Okay, because they have a job as well. Okay, sentence number 2 and 3 in body paragraph 1, their job is to provide proof that sentence number 1 is true. Okay, as we go down to body paragraph number 2, sentence number 2 and 3 have the same exact job, and that is to provide proof that sentence number 1 in that paragraph is true. Okay, so as you can see, body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2 are exactly the same. First sentence: give me a reason why you believe what you said in your intro. Sentence number 2, provide proof that your first sentence of that paragraph is true. Sentence number 3, provide more proof that your first sentence of that paragraph is true. All right, now on to body paragraph number 3. What you may already know is that at some point in our argumentative essay, we need to put a counter argument. What that is what the person who believes the opposite of us, something they would say that is true and cannot be denied. Okay, so I like to put that as my second sentence in my 3rd body paragraph. You can see it here in purple. All that is saying is basically, hey, you have a point, I'm going to acknowledge you have a point. Okay, but we know when we argue with someone, sometimes we say, okay, you got a point. We don't end the argument there, though. Usually our next word is but, and that's what we need to do with sentence number 3 of paragraph 3. We're going to acknowledge in sentence 2 that they have a point, but then we want to invalidate it with the rebuttal, which is basically saying, okay, you have a point, but I'm about to tell you why, even though you have a point, it's not going to change my mind on the topic. It's not going to change my position, okay? And then sentence number 4 of body paragraph 3 is doing the same exact job that sentence 2 and 3 do in the other body paragraphs, which is simply to provide proof that the first sentence in that paragraph is true. All right, so we've covered the intro, body paragraph 1, 2, and 3, and now we're on to the conclusion. The conclusion, no matter the topic, you could begin it by saying, finally, since it is true that, okay, another way you can say that is finally, due to the facts that, okay, no matter the topic, you can begin like that. After that, I like to say reason number 1 that I wrote up here in body paragraph 1. Then reason number 2, I'm just reiterating, what I said earlier from here. And then reason number 3 from body paragraph number 3. And then I say, since those things are true, it can be concluded that my intro is also very true, okay? And then plus 2 additional sentences. All right. So let's see. So here are the rules, on this side, okay? Most of the rules are the format. Let me say the format. And over here, I actually wrote an essay, so we're going to talk about that right now. But before we do, I told you the first job of the first sentence of each body paragraph, but they also have a second job. And quickly, let me state that job is to let it be known what the paragraph is going to be about, the topic of that paragraph. All right, so moving on, I just came up with an essay as if I had read one, and the topic is exercise necessary? Okay, so I chose the side that yes, exercise is necessary. All right, so let's begin. So my introduction, my statement that lets it be clear where I stand is in red, and so that says exercising is a good thing and necessary. Everyone should do it. Those who do will ultimately be glad they did. Anyone grading my essay would clearly know what side of the argument I stand on. All right, moving along. Body paragraph number 1. Here's my first reason I believe exercise is necessary. Firstly, exercising benefits physical health. But also, no, it's not only a reason why I believe what I said in the intro, it's also letting you know what the paragraph is going to be about, and that is physical health. So firstly, exercising benefits physical health. Those who exercise have stronger muscles than those who do not. Also, they have stronger bones and stamina. And as you can see, since I put it here that my paragraph is going to be about physical health, that's why I'm talking about muscles, stamina, and bones, which relate to physical health, okay? Body paragraph number 2. Secondly, exercising benefits mental health. It is a great stress reliever. Furthermore, it is a great confidence builder, okay? Is exercise a great confidence builder? We know it is, okay? But that sentence there wouldn't fit in this paragraph because the topic up here is physical health, but the topic here is mental health, and that's why this sentence about confidence fits great here. All right, moving right along. Thirdly, exercising is fun. Some individuals oppose exercise, saying there is a possibility to get injured while doing so. This is true, and injuries are no fun. Right here in purple, that's my counter argument. That's me acknowledging what someone who is on the opposite side of this thought, okay, would say. You can hear someone saying, well, people get hurt exercising. And I would say, okay, it's possible. So I give you credit that that is a possibility. But here's my rebuttal. Here's how I'm going to invalidate it by saying, however, most injuries are minor and have no long-term effects. That's why I'm not going to change my mind on this position. And then my last sentence that gives proof that this first sentence is true. Exercising produces far more smiles than injuries. All right, so that just proves that my first sentence is true. And on to the conclusion. Finally, comma, since it is true that exercising benefits physical health, mental health, and is fun, it can be concluded that exercising is a good thing and necessary. Don't delay. Begin today.